baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Paul Saints and the Omaha Storm Chasers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andres Sotier, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
The next batter will be Trevor Larnick, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Got a full count.
Right side. Reined in. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And look out, he has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Refsnyder is retired, 2 down now. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
Yo, ball.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Striding in is Kyle Isbell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Outside, 3-0 now. Eric McKee is on deck. Here it comes on 3-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Eric McKee. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
A runner at second, nobody out. Line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Standing in now, Ryan Mcgrew. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the catcher, MJ.
So now here is MJ Melendez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Polanco is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We've played an inning, still 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But, man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
That brings up Alex Kiriloff, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 0-1.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So the next to bat will be Jorge Polanco, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the first pitch, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A ball and a strike now. Count is 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. Over to first, and that retires the side. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Kelvin Gutierrez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball
1-1.
2-1.
2-1.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting sixth.
Now it'll be Jimmy Govern.
Jimmy Govern.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
No, that's out.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Fastball well outside. Anderson Miller waits on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball four.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Miller.
And now Anderson Miller, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And now the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Here's a look over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Windup and the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffers. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. And he popped him up. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. This is line to left. Miller is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So next to hit is Brent Rooker, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Pena is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, Royce Lewis. Here's the first pitch. And
Nope,
he just
that's it.
misses inside with the fastball there. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Eric
For the
Pena.
Storm Chasers, the right fielder, Eric Pena.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here's the pitch. Too tight with that
Nope,
one.
ball.
3-0. Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike
Nope,
zone.
that's ball
And
4.
good
Runner
patience
takes a man.
exercised as he works out to walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to
That's
start an
shortstop.
inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now to the plate, here is Jason Guzman, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set, and the pitch.
Peace. Ha.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Awfully
that's
close with the
inside.
slider there, but it's 1-1. Pena on at first, nobody out. And
No, that
this ball
missed. That's
runs
the ball.
away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1.
Runner, yes.
And there he goes towards second. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Isbell. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Popped up. Jeffers over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Eric Mejia.
So next to bat will be Eric Mejia. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball.
Low for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. High in the air into shallow left center. Rooker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in will be Trevor Larnick, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch.
Ha!
0-1, here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 50th pitch of the game on its way. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, the center fielder, Jake Gay.
Into the box, Jake Cave. Now a swing and a fly ball.
So this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. One and one.
1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays
that's
off for
down.
a ball.
Ball.
2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Fouled away. Ref Snyder leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Alex Kiriloff. He'll take a look at ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. And the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
2-0's the count.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two pitches fouled away. Even at 2-2. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mcgrew.
The first baseman, Ryan Mcgrew.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, MJ Melendez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Kelvin Gutierrez. Now here's a shot out to right center field. To score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate, Jimmy Govern, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Popped him up. Refsnyder over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Next up is Anderson Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey!
The 0-1 delivery. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Eric.
So now to the plate, Eric Pena worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
Ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-0. Here it is. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Again, he sends it out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, what a battle there, Hero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
In now, Jason Guzman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Three runs already home here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Isbell.
Now to bat, Kyle Isbell. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Pena on second. Guzman on at first with 2 down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied into very shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full. The Storm Chasers lead it 3-1. And now here is Ryan Jeffers. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home.
Nope. Ball.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. I thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Stepping in now, Brent Rooker. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. That's
That's
over,
ball,
but
that's
low.
down.
It's a ball and a strike. Three to one our score as we play inning number 5. Outside, 2-1. From the stretch to 2-2 now.
2-2's the count.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back. Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
In at the plate, Royce Lewis struck out in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hard hit towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in next, Trevor Larnick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Guzman moving to his left. And he makes the play to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Omaha leads this one 3-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eric Mejia. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rooker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan Mcgrew.
Now into the box, Ryan Mcgrew. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he misses there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, MJ Melendez.
So here's the cleanup hitter. MJ Melendez popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the first pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Late that time for a strike.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Kelvin.
And stepping in, Kelvin Gutierrez. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now a throw over to first.
He's in there.
Melendez is off of first with 2 away. Outside and low, 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Foster Griffin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 60, Foster Griffin.
Now at the plate here is Rob Refsnyder. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Rob.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Here, 1. 0-1. Nope, ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen
ball,
now
1
in the
strike.
bullpen. Caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box, Jake Cave, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Count.
Three twos our score here in inning number 6. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And now in the box, Alex Kiriloff. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Lewis Thorpe enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Lewis Thorpe.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jimmy Govern.
Jimmy.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off
Down,
1-0.
ball.
And he takes a cold strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2.
Two and two.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kepler's on his horse. And foul. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, left field.
So here is Anderson Miller, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Eric Pena pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and
Leading
stepping
off
up as the
St.
shortstop,
Paul.
Jorge Polanco.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hoo-yah! That's a ball. 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, ball. Full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 3-2 one more time. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Pena has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Next, it'll be Ryan Jeffers, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Miller is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brent Rooker.
Next up, Brent Rooker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Isbell is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speed threat, Jason Guzman.
The shortstop, Jason.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's low. That's a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. Here's a pop-up now. Lewis has room in foul territory. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
Next, it'll be Kyle Isbell. Flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about two. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead to give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Next, here is Eric Mejia. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Lewis is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan.
At the plate now is Ryan Mcgrew. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
No, that missed.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High in the air out to center field. Cave finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Wade Davis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Omaha Storm Chasers, number 71, Wade Davis.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Royce Lewis, and they could use a spark from him here.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeehaw!
Oh, 1 count and the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Ball 2.
Oh, that's high.
Count remains 2-2. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trevor Larnick. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. swing and a miss on the fastball.
One
It's
ball,
1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pena is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Now at the plate is Rob Refsnyder. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hut!
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And that misses.
Inside.
2-1. And the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Storm Chasers are on top, 3-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, MJ Melendez.
The catcher, MJ.
First offering.
Foul ball.
Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Sent on the ground out to second. Refsnyder gloves it, and there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Next to stand in is Kelvin Gutierrez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Jimmy Govern.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jimmy Govern. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate now, Anderson Miller. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Govern, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder. And no one will track it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Number 38 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Omaha Sport Chasers, number 38.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jake Cave.
The center fielder, Jake Cave.
First delivery to him. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
At the plate, Max Kepler, chopped weakly to the left. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1. Two balls, one strike.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Next to hit is Alex Kiriloff. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Set and the pitch. Lined back over second, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. He beats the tag. Safe. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And there's ball 1.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
First and second here with nobody out. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping in next, Ryan Jeffers. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's the first pitch. Brent Rooker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Third baseman.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Domingo Tapia takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Tapia.
Royce Lewis will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Hard hit toward the hole. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Saints are out on top 4-3. Cody Stashak is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Eric Pena.
The right fielder, Eric Pena.
First delivery to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Grounded to the right. And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jason Guzman.
So now to the plate, Jason Guzman. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. The second for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Kyle Isbell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. Guzman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you've got to get rid of it quick.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying to quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The St. Paul Saints came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Lewis Thorpe gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Cody Stashak records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Saints, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Storm Chasers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.